Comfort, compatibility, customization, and reliability. These are the four main areas that I look into when I'm trying to find a brand new wireless gaming controller. And guys, I think I found the right one. I've been planning for a new look for my deck setup, a much cleaner look, and getting a new wireless gaming controller is definitely a must to avoid all the cables. Thus I decided to give 8bitdo another try with their Pro 2 wireless gaming controller. In the box you get the controller itself, a USB-C charging cable, and an instruction manual. This controller looks as if the PlayStation 4 controller and the Super Nintendo one got together and had a baby that is arguably the best of both worlds. The controller feels great in the hand, with the texture feeling pretty nice, with the added anti-slip feature for a more secure grip. The layout of the ABXY button is similar to that on a Nintendo Switch, but the travel between them is nice and the buttons are clicky along with the shoulder trigger buttons. I did notice, however, that the left and right triggers seem a little bit too easy to push and wish there was just ever so slightly more resistance. The analog sticks feel nice and responsive, although they don't feel the most durable compared to a few other controllers that I've used. What I love the most about this controller is how many different devices and software that you can connect it to via Bluetooth. And the connection is instantaneous. I've had no problems with the connection whatsoever. But I mean, if you have like a Windows or a iOS, macOS, even Raspberry Pi, this will connect to it just fine. And I just love how many devices that it can connect to. I've never really had a device that had such a range before. Also, thanks to this slider at the back, you can switch between the different connections, no problem, depending on whichever device that you're using at the time. The 8bitdo Ultimate software app is available for download on Windows, macOS, Google Play, and the iOS App Store. Disappointingly, the Ultimate software, while able to be downloaded, says it's not supported on macOS nor iOS, so I was not able to use any of the remapping nor other customization options for the iPhone, even though I could still play games with the controller. Despite that, through the Ultimate software, you can do a myriad of things such as mapping the buttons to how you see fit, altering the sensitivity of the left and right triggers, adjusting the intensity of the vibration motors, and assigning macro functions. It's very easy to learn and do overall, and you can even utilize up to 3 profiles, each with their own set of assigned buttons and functions to your liking, and switch between them with the press of a button. You can set up one profile for a game like Call of Duty Warzone and switch to another one for an entirely different game such as Cyberpunk 2077. But another thing I really like about this controller are the back buttons here. And we can assign these using the Ultimate software, and I think these will be great if you're playing competitively. I've never had to use them, but your uses may vary, so this is very useful. To get a competitive level controller like this at such a price, it's almost unbelievable. I've used this on my Windows laptop, Android phone, iPhone, and Switch, and have literally no complaints, with the exception that it still doesn't do jack for my playthrough in Call of Duty. Other games like Resident Evil 8 and Cyberpunk are a nice playthrough with the controller, just like it is for my Logitech F310. The battery life on the controller is 20 hours with a 4-hour charging time back to full 100%. Now, ever since taking it out of the box, I've had really no need to charge it, and I've played Cyberpunk 2077, Resident Evil Village, I've played Call of Duty Warzone, and I haven't had any issues needing to charge it whatsoever, so the battery life is pretty good through my testing. After a few weeks with this thing, this has become my favorite wireless game controller for a majority of my devices, and I can always use the controller wired if I want to by using the provided USB-C cable. For the price, this is probably the best wireless controller you can buy without breaking the bank and can use at home and on the go. It may even provide some nostalgia for those who love the SNES and SNES Classic. I'm giving this a 9.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching my review on 8bitdo's Pro 2 wireless gaming controller. If you want one for yourself, check the video description below for an Amazon affiliate link to grab one for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you want to show additional love, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll be notified of any new content that is released on the channel. Thanks again for watching, and please remember to live life and stay connected. Till next time.